Hello guys, welcome to another one of my videos where I shake my phone daily to get free Bitcoin on this crypto exchange platform called Shakepay. So I believe this is going to be day number 23, so let's do it. Here we go, day number 23. So we're now 23 days into our streak. And today we've been rewarded with 87 Satoshis, which brings our total shaking sats, that's what this is called, shaking sats, Satoshis to 2,778 Satoshis, right? Something I wanted to show you that I actually didn't realize this until yesterday. If I come into my insights and I click on credits, it shows you a breakdown of all the free Bitcoin Satoshis you've been receiving on Shakepay over time. And so it breaks it down to roundup. Roundup is basically like you rounding up your purchase. So every time I make a purchase, it's rounded up to $1. And it's a way of helping you save and buying a Bitcoin every time you make a purchase, right? So you're basically making an extra dollar purchase of Bitcoin every time you use your Shakepay Visa card to pay for stuff. And in addition to using your Shakepay Visa card to pay for stuff, you also get the shaking sats, which is what we did at the beginning of this video. So the shaking sats, I only started doing that consistently 23 days ago, because today's the 23rd day into that streak. So from that alone, I've made just $2.68 from shaking sats. But you can see cashback rewards. So I talked about roundup already, where you purchase and the roundup amount, you can actually fix that. So I've set mine to $1. So it rounds it up to $1. You can set it to $2. You can set it to $5, depending on how much you want to spend at a time purchasing Bitcoin. But I've rounded mine just to $1 right now. I may increase it later. The cashback. So every time you use your Shakepay Visa card to buy something, you also get cash back. Right now, mine is 1%, but when you first join, you get 3% on your first $3,000 that you spend, or within the first 90 days of you joining. So whichever comes first, whether it's the 90 days or whether you get to $3,000, you get 3% cash back, right? But after that, after the 90 days, or after you've spent $3,000 using your Shakepay Visa card, then the cashback reduces to 1%. So right now I'm only getting 1% because obviously I've been with Shakepay for quite a while now. But in cashback rewards, I've received $51 of Bitcoin. There's also the Shake Squad, where you can team up with other Shakepay members, maybe your friends, maybe people you met on the Shakepay Discord or the Shakepay Reddit. You can create a Shake Squad. And anytime any member of your Shake Squad uses their Visa card to make a purchase, all of you get rewarded with Satoshis. Usually about 42 Satoshis per transaction. So if 2 of you make a transaction that day, well, that would be 84 Satoshis. If 3 of you, 126, and so on and so forth. So if you do get into a Shake Squad, make sure you get into a squad of people who regularly use their Shakepay Visa card. I talked about the shaking sats. Then there's Shakepay. I've made close to $50, $49.91 in Shakepay. And Shakepay is basically like, let's say you go to a store, you make a purchase. Like today I went to Booster Juice and I bought Booster Juice for about $10. Well, from time to time, Shakepay randomly selects a transaction that they will reimburse that transaction that you made in Bitcoin, right? So that $10, if I'm lucky and I'm selected, I'll get that $10 back and it will be credited into my Bitcoin balance. So that's what Shakepay is. It's like a gift that Shakepay gives to you. And I've been lucky enough to earn close to $50 in Shakepay since I've been with Shakepay. I only started really using my Visa card, my Shakepay Visa, consistently about a month ago. And that's also when I started taking my shaking sats, shaking my phone daily for the Bitcoin seriously, because I went onto the Reddit, right, and people are killing it. And people that have been spending, they literally spend all their expenses through their Shakepay Visa card, and they've been accumulating a lot of Bitcoin just through doing that and shaking their phone. Some people be shaking their phone consistently for like over almost 2,000 days, and they've accumulated thousands of dollars just doing these things, getting free Bitcoin from Shakepay by taking full advantage of things like the Shakepay, the Shaking Sats, the Shake Squad, the cashback. And when I saw that, I felt like, wow, I've been leaving a lot of money on the table, because although I've been with Shakepay for a long time, I wasn't always using the Visa card. I wasn't always shaking my phone. Sometimes I'll use it to buy my Bitcoin and send it to my private wallet. Sometimes I'd use another platform that I'm on, that I won't mention, another crypto exchange that I use, that I was using that more often. But then I realized I wasn't getting rewarded as much using that platform as the rewards Shakepay was going to give me. So that's why I've recently switched over to Shakepay. And when I switched over, that's when I noticed all the additional freebies that come with it, in terms of how you can accumulate Bitcoin just by doing things you'd have done anyway. So I just wanted to show you a bit of a breakdown of what that looks like. And this is the Visa card that I was telling you about. So here is where you can set your roundup. So my roundup amount, as you can see, is $1. So every time I spend, it rounds up to $1, and that's basically it's going to make $1 purchase of Bitcoin for me, and it will take that from my cash balance. You can see that the Bitcoin reward is a 1%. That's the 3,000 that I'm talking about. So when you first join, your first $3,000 limit, you get 3% cash back on it. But after 90 days, it's 1%. You can join the Shake Squad through here as well, and so on and so forth. So if you're not already on Shakepay, I recommend checking it out, especially if you're new to crypto and you're looking for a platform where you can start buying Bitcoin. And Shakepay is very user-friendly, very beginner-friendly, and it's a great way to get started in your crypto journey. I started on Shakepay platform because of that very reason. The person that introduced me to crypto introduced me to Shakepay as a starting point for that very reason, because it was easy to use and easy to get started with. And then I found out about all the great bonuses and extra ways of making free Bitcoin on the platform just by using my Shakepay Visa card regularly. So if you're looking for a platform to use to buy your Bitcoin or Ethereum, because you can also get Ethereum here, I recommend Shakepay. To join, you do need a referral, especially to take advantage of all those free Bitcoin bonuses that I talked about. And my referral will be in the description of this video. In fact, let me just put this part up because you can also scan this QR code as a way to get referred. So if you use this QR code, it will take you to the page where you can sign up. And I believe my referral code is already embedded, if I can say that correctly, in the QR code. So you can also use this QR code that you're seeing on the screen right now to sign up. And when you sign up, actually, you will get, I almost forgot that part, you will get $20 when you sign up and activate your account and purchase your first $100 worth of crypto, right? So you'll basically get $120 for your $100. So that's another great incentive. Another way to make a quick $20 and buy your $20 in Bitcoin, an extra $20 in Bitcoin by signing up. And then once you're signed up, you can refer other people. And when they sign up, you and the person you refer will both get $20. Because when you sign up as well with my referral link, I will also get $20, as well as the $20 that will be credited to your cash balance too. And as you can see through my signups, I've earned $245 so far. So, it's a good way of making some extra side money. If you have friends and family who want to get into crypto, you can be a Shakepay referrer and get paid for it. So, yeah, I'm going to leave it there for now. So we're 23 days into our Shaking Sats journey. Again, the goal is to, maintain the streak for as long as possible. Because, in fact, I was showing... let me just quickly show you this. So let me go on the Discord, because I was showing one of my colleagues these this earlier, and he's also a member of Shakepay. And I introduced him to Shakepay actually. Once you hit 2100 days on Shakepay, there's a special merch that you get, and this is it right here. And they just released this recently, right? It's a new reward because they discontinued the Shake Pillar reward, which they used to give out after you recommend 5 people. After you refer 5 people, you get the Shake Pillar reward. In fact, let me show you that real quick. So if I go here, oops. Yeah, so this is the Shake Pill reward that they used to give after you recommend 5 people. You get this after you maintain a 2,100 day streak. And that's one of the things that I am working towards, because I want to be one of the very few who are going to have this. It's some kind of clock, and it's 2,100. And I guess that's because there's 21 million Bitcoin ever. So maybe that's why the inspiration for the 2,100 comes from. But it says hit 2,100 days of shaking and you will unlock this new milestone and receive a block clock micro. So that's one of the reasons I am also on this Shakepay journey, because I want me a block clock micro.